Okay, so my shop is pretty well jam-packed full, and then I go and buy this thing. Surface grinder, Abwood 1942 vertical surface grinder. Lovely bit of kit. 2 horsepower motor, 3-phase. This is some of the details, where it was made or who it's made by. Abwood's, Dartford, Kent, 1942, March the 17th. It's missing the coolant pump, which I presume was bolted back there, but for my job I don't really need one. There's nothing inside that door except plenty of open space, so I suppose you could store tools and things in there. You've got the main up and down thread there. Got 8.5 inches between the bed and the bottom of a full wheel. Obviously as the wheel wears you get a little bit more. Squeeze round. Yeah, rise and fall. That lever there somehow works it so that when you go backwards and forwards it raises it a touch every time. This top I don't think is original. The one I know had a cast top on there. I think that's been fabricated as it's probably got broken. Now I have got a magnetic chuck for this, but I decided to just rig up this jig bolted directly to the base plate for the time being. And I made it specifically for one particular job, and I'll show you that in a second. These are just some lever clamps, and this is the job I bought this machine for. Surface grinding the sides of these. Now these are for putting white lines on the road, thermoplastic onto the road. So let's get the camera set up and I'll show you how I use it. So it just drops in there, clicks in there, just make sure it's seated, make sure we're off the surface, and away we go. Now you can see why a traditional horizontal surface grinder wouldn't have worked for me for this particular job, because that flange that's facing us and the arms obviously get in the way. They wouldn't have been able to surface right across. That's why I've been looking for one of these for a very long time. This one came up recently, and it's in not bad nick for its age. I've greased as much as I can, freed stuff up. It's obviously been standing for a while and everything's got a bit dry. I've oiled everything that needs oiling, and there, that'll focus. That's a nice little job on there. Perfect, just a job. Let's just look at it from another angle. A better idea there of why an ordinary surface grinder wouldn't have worked. As you can see, you can move the head backwards and forwards, in and out. All I can do is literally grind up to that arm, and it does have a stop which I've set so that I don't crash into the arm. See how uneven that surface was originally. Always goes down to that little point. Don't quite know why. Must be something to do with the way it's all welded up. It pulls. And there we go. Perfect job. Now I've just got to put some tungsten side plates on, and the job's a good one.